When you're airbrushing with a traditional airbrush gun, there is a little bit of maintenance required, whether it's in between colors or at the end of a job, putting it into storage. Let's walk through the different steps that you'll take with your maintenance. Now, for maintenance, you will want to make sure you have a cleaning kit on hand, and TEMPTU has those for you. You also want to make sure that you have the proper cleaner matching the formula of makeup that you're spraying through the airbrush. In this case, I'm using our SB cleaner because what was used through here is one of our beauty formulas. Now, first thing you're going to do is if you are airbrushing with the cap on the mixing well, you'll want to remove that. Then you'll want to take a tissue and wipe out very gently any extra makeup that would have built up inside the mixing well. This is gonna help reduce the amount of cleaner that you have to use for this job. It's gonna save you a lot of time. And then I would recommend turning the compressor on and spraying any residual makeup out until nothing else sprays. Now it's time for a quick clean. We're gonna go ahead and add just a couple drops of the cleaner and grab your cleaning pot, turn on your compressor. There's a little bit of a delay. That's a safety feature built into the S1 compressor. The minute I hit this trigger, it sprays. Okay. Turn it off, and that should be good for your quick clean. Now you can move to the next shade. You're going to use the quick clean when you're moving from a really intense pigment to a not so intense pigment, or possibly a shimmer to a non-shimmer. The quick clean will be perfect for that. The next step would be a clean that needs to happen at the end of a job, and it needs to go into storage. So we need to take a little bit extra time to make sure it's spraying completely clear. So everything you would do in a quick clean, you're going to continue to do. And at that point, it's going to be almost clear. So then all we need to do is a quick back bubble. I do want to caution you, when back bubbling with a traditional airbrush gun, you want to make sure not to do it too intensely because it could potentially pull product back too far. So let's make sure we're doing it on a lower air pressure and not for very long at all. And when I say not very long, I mean just a couple pulses on the trigger. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a back bubble. And first, we're going to make sure that we are on a lower air pressure. So go to the minus sign and turn it pretty low. Then we're going to add a couple drops of cleaner. Again, this is assuming we've already done the quick clean. Then you're going to turn your compressor on. Take your tissue to plug the needle end of the airbrush gently. Don't poke yourself with the needle, and push down and pull back until you see the bubbling action happen inside the mixing cup. Now this will most likely stir up quite a bit of pigment that you didn't originally see. Once you've done that and you see the cleaner kind of turning color, you'll spray that through. Do that step over and over until it sprays clear. But if you'll notice, I didn't do it on high and I didn't do it for very long. That will prevent any extra product coming too far back into the airbrush and thus creating extra cleaning. When it's time to go into storage, let's go ahead and unscrew the airbrush from the hose. And if you're a Virgo like me, you'll also wipe it down till it sparkles. And then you're going to go ahead and put it in the storage case. And I like to make sure I attach the cap to it in storage. That way I keep all of the parts together, and this will protect anything from happening to it in between jobs. You should know that down here on the bottom side of your storage case is actually a schematic that shows you all of the parts of your airbrush, so that when you need to order replacements, you can refer right to this and everything is kept together.